we're not going to delay anything any longer than we need to here because we got a late start, and I apologize for that, folks. I was it was a little bit later than I wanted to getting out of work, but we are here now. It is Monday. I had the week to kind of recover. Didn't have to work over the weekend, but didn't
I used to be an
actually.
adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
You know, we were on Guarma, and I think Guarma is slightly closer to Tahiti, but I'm not sure. I don't know where early 1900s cowboys really think Tahiti is in the grand scheme of the world, and if they can continue to sort of cash out of being outlaws. So, we've got DCWL Gaming here, Slow Racer Gaming, the Burrito Guido, Roger Andre. I do appreciate you popping on in, saying hello. But as we say, you got to take care of yourself first and foremost. Everything else is secondary. If you're tired, get some rest. If you need to sleep, just roll up under those blankets and go nighty-night time. Because we're not all me. Cryptid Tales out there. We got Hemi Loggins. SnowRunner New Game Plus is just kind of... We were using SnowRunner to sort of fill in the gaps when we were waiting on DLC or we had some other stuff going on, but I'm looking at the schedule. I'm looking at making a little bit of changes. Where did you send me a friend request? Was that on PlayStation? Or there are so many places I have to look now for friend requests. It's crazy. I should sleep, but if I sleep, then I won't wake up. I've missed 2 days of school and last week from sleeping in. I will have to double check that, but I will make sure that I'll make sure that we take care of that. Don't you worry. But yeah, I was on PlayStation for a little bit over the weekend, and I have Helldivers now. So I have Helldivers. I have Helldivers because Supergoat, one of the individuals that we know back from Wayland streams, from Wayland's musical stream, anytime McMittens or Stormham returning soon, well, see, we need to revisit that too. There's Skyrim we need to worry about. You have DayZ. How is DayZ? So so yeah, that was only because, people are good. But I've got Helldivers 2. Nika Fernandez out there. Nika, you were playing SnowRunner earlier today. You were playing SnowRunner, and you were showing off a picture to a motorcycle that looked very, very nice. So there's that too. But I haven't even... So let's put it this way. I have made more inroads to Sea of Thieves than I have Helldivers. Helldivers, I played exactly Goose Egg, and I haven't even looked at a tutorial. I haven't even started the game. Pacific Drive, at least we played like an hour of that the other day, and I was really trying to get around to playing Pacific Drive over the weekend and sending up the stream for that, but I just wasn't feeling like tip-top, 100%, really all that great in the grand scheme of things. So, I mean, we're here. Stream gets set up a little bit later. You have to learn what to do, and there's not tutorials on what buttons do what, so it throws you in the deep end. Gotcha. Raven Slayer, it is fantastic to see you. How are you doing? It is awesome to see your name pop up in chat like that. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. How are you? How is life treating you? Hemi, New Game Plus, we're trying to figure out a spot to put that too, because we're doing the new DLC, which is North Carolina on Thursdays. That's the multiplayer days. But then we're also doing SnowRunner on Tuesdays. You have it again? I'm awake and been busy playing Tekken 7. Tekken 7. I haven't played a Tekken game in so long. A lot of fighting games, usually, actually, I haven't played for a while. Your thumb is sore? I would imagine. But my go-to fighting game was like Soul Calibur. Loved Soul Calibur. You know what? I don't even know. There was a Tekken movie, and it was awful. Hemi, you want me to stream on Saturdays? Hemi wants me to stream on Saturdays. Fatal areas will now be highlighted while you are in Deadeye. Okay. I think I need to get a thumb guard for future gaming, especially. What controller are you using for gaming on Tekken? I have to say, the PlayStation controllers are awesome. Stream every day of the week. So here's the thing about it. It's this week's going to be a little bit funny. I told my girlfriend that my best friend is in the U.S. Marine Corps. She said, "Why don't I join?" Would you? Could you? All right. I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing. Get the this nice fancy hat going here. Remember going to Time Zone? I don't know if you have that where you are, but it's like a gaming center, and there was Tekken 3, and everyone played that, and you could say it got competitive. Yes. So it was always cool to go to the arcade, and I think it was Street Fighter 2 Turbo that I played in the arcade. You join the Canadian Marines, or even just the reserve military. Of all the same stuff I had last time, I might have influences, so probably gotta. You know what? Honestly, you gotta make sure you take care of yourself. Drink the fluids, take the Tylenol. Just make sure that you're a-okie dokie. Ooh, what's this? That is a stranger. That is a stranger all the way up there. Realistically, where are we? I don't know. We're right there. So we're right by Van Horn. So we could realistically take the stagecoach from Van Horn to Ansburg and just go north. Stranger danger? Absolutely. Ori, the Legion of Iron grows even stronger and more powerful. I come with Chinese. Ooh, what'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? And thank you. 8 months. You know who used to play a ton of Warframe? There are people around here who did play a ton of Warframe, but let's see. That is. Oh no, we don't want to worry about that one because that's not a good deer. Craig, how are you doing? PD Roland, we need to discuss. We absolutely need to discuss. Oh, that is a. Oh shoot. Oh come on. Did we get it? Don't run over it. Don't run over it. I hope this is get a combo plate 13 sesame chicken fried rice and wonton soup. PD Roland, we need to discuss the brandy newest
You're killing me, Smalls!
advertisement that you dropped for the newest Ghostbusters. Who's excited for the new Ghostbusters? Please tell me who's excited for the new Ghostbusters. I really have to say, I am super excited for the new Ghostbusters. I am Like, oh. The previous Ghostbusters was an absolute nostalgia. Absolute nostalgia ride. Like, hands down, 100% absolute nostalgia ride. It was so good. It was so good. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was heartfelt. It was filled with character. And it was good. It was legitimately good. We can talk about the 2016 one because it still fits into the Ghostbusters world, and I think it really did get a lot of undue crap, mainly just because the cast happened to be women, and they tried to sort of flip the roles where you had Hemsworth in there as well. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was bad at all.
Hey, you okay? Oh, shit.
You all right there, buddy? Oh, I guess he did. Even the sauce made the frame. What are you making for your dinner, Craig? Hey, man, Matthew Broderick in the 1998 Godzilla. This may be a silly question, but can you please give a quick summary what this game is about? Okay, so we are playing Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan is an outlaw who belongs to the Vanderlinde gang. Every single time we try to kind of complete a scheme of Dutch Vanderlinde is the one who basically runs the gang. And they do various schemes and things to try to get more money. I'm going to put a marker. And I guess I can't put a marker there. So we're trying to have the last big score before like taking off to the whole thing that he keeps trying to tell us about is, you know, we're going to go to Tahiti. We're going to get our one last big score and go to Tahiti, but it never works out. Oh, dude, salmon fillets? That sounds fantastic.
Easy now.
Hello? And along the way, we're going to eat some oregano. We're just going to start picking plants off the ground. So the world is absolutely filled with all kinds of encounters, people, stuff, things, and just it's filled. The world is absolutely filled with things to interact with and do. And oh no, it's no big deal. It is because that is a deer that is a 3-star deer that we needed to get. This game is Grand Theft Auto 5, but in the 1800s. It's actually set in the turn of the century. We just hit the 1900s, and the way of the outlaw is falling by the wayside. That's what it's all about. But in it, there are stories of redemption. There are stories of thoughtful, soul-filled choices that one has to make in this. And it's very, very heavy at times. It's very... Yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. I've played this game through to the prologue fully once. And it has some of the heaviest plot and content Technically, as part of the GTA series, it's proven in the online character generation. That's true, because you can, if you have the particular versions of the game.
Hey there, partner.
Snowball will jump a lot from different games over some time due to an interest. You know what? Honestly, go with what you enjoy. It's all about just enjoying whatever game that you may be playing at the time. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing. That comes first and foremost. You know, we're riding a horse through the great American wilderness right now. Industrialization is encroaching upon us. And that's what these outlaws are trying to strike out against. They don't want to abide by the laws of the land. They don't want to listen to authority, anyone. They are outlaws of the truest sense. They will make their money as they see fit. They will gamble. They will rob. But they do have some kind of code of ethics. Should have added a Ford F-150. I know you can get it with the mods. Oh, in GTA or in GTA or SnowRunner? See, this here dude over here is a trapper. Oh, and an F-150 in 1900. Hitch up this here horse, and let's go sell some stuff to. This here feller, this here shopkeep.
All right, let's have a look.
Steam cars would have been hilarious. In the Halo movie, let's see, what do we... Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, perfect deer pelt. Sell that. Perfect deer carcass. Sell that. Oh, yeah. All right. So now we've sold that stuff off the back. No, the Halo series. The Halo series that's on Paramount Plus, which stars Pablo Schreiber, who was in American Gods as the Leprechaun, which is amazing, by the way. Yeah, there's a Halo series on Paramount Plus, and Master Chief unfortunately takes his helmet off. Also, let's go here. I don't know what's up here, but we're going here anyways. Yeah, honestly, I find it pretty decent, to be perfectly honest. I thought it was actually a really decent, but then again, I'm not a Halo fanboy, and for me, I'm not like a dyed-in-the-wool Halo shooter. No, the Cryptid Tales. No, Pablo Schreiber plays the Leprechaun in American Gods. And oh boy, is he so good. Oh yeah, no, you're Hemi. You're 100% right. You are 100% right. Yeah, very much not a Halo purist. That would definitely be me. I am not a Halo purist at all.
Easy.
Also, we should feed our horse some stuff like a classic oat cake. Did you watch the Grand Tour? Just watched the last one yesterday. Honestly, I liked it. I really liked it, and I was very surprised at the ending of the Grand Tour, or this particular episode of the Grand Tour. We also need some food. Let's eat some canned peaches. I really enjoy the Grand Tour. Is there anything? A cheese wedge. Don't mind if I do. I liked the Jaguar. You are sick. While sick, you will only gain the benefit from consuming a limited amount of food and drink. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. That was a weird band. That was... Oh, Peach Cobbler. Ooh. Presidents of the United States of America was such a goofy, strange band. And I really think that they would give, say, the Bloodhound Gang. I think Presidents of the United States of America and the Bloodhound Gang would definitely be kind of an interesting combination. These days, I just want to watch stuff that's optimistic and none of these doom and gloom shows they're offering. That's why I like Star Trek Lower Decks, although it's ironic that Lower Decks actually has a very dark backstory because Mariner, the lead character, is in that one of the main leads. It's from Deep Space Nine and got messed up by the war. Interesting. Whose train did we rob very early? We did Leviticus Cornwall. We robbed Leviticus Cornwall. And we're just on a nice little trot through the countryside here. Any plants that we can pick? Nope. Yes, Cornwall. Leviticus Cornwall. And our kind of secret name is what the hell is it? Tacitus Kilgore. So we go by Tacitus Kilgore when we're retrieving mail or sending mail. It's kind of our little oh dude, that looks so good. Yeah, Leviticus Cornwall. We're going on a casual little horse ride there. They are the Pinker, and they're not cops. They're not cops. If you look up the history of the Pinkertons, they are actually the Pinkerton Detective Agency, and they're essentially just like they're hired thugs. They're hired thugs. And they were used a lot in later times as union busters. Companies would send them in.
Okay there?
You're just wasted.
It's all good. Calm down.
What's going on down here? Something happened down there. Don't know what it was. Melissa Headcase, what is going on? How are you doing? Nope. Go back up this way. Please go back up this way. Can we get down there? So it's not a private militia. No, they were used as hired thugs.
There we go.
Legitimately, they were used as hired thugs.
Be gone. Be gone.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this dude.
Whoa, easy.
So this dude's down this way. Pinkertons, that's them. That's just displaying them as cops because. Oop, come on.
Be gone. Be gone. Be gone.
What?
Mister?
You all right?
I just don't want him to see me. We're not friends anymore. We're not. They won't forgive you.
Mad preacher.
They didn't forgive
John the
me.
Horror, what's going on, dude?
No forgiveness. None, friend. None. I know you want it. I can smell it on you.
Okay.
Well, it isn't happening. No, it isn't. That's why. That's why I'm out here, well away from them. See,
I don't know what this guy's on
they
about.
come for me, but I'm watching. Yeah. I never sleep. I never do.
Okay. I don't know what that guy's got going on. Looks like the crazy preacher from Outlast 2. John the Horror, how's everything going with you? Pinkerton is a private security guard detective agency established around 1850 in the United States by Scottish-born American Cooper Allen Pinkerton and Chicago attorney Edward Rucker as the Northwestern Police Agency, which later became Pinkerton & Co., and finally the Pinkerton National Detective Agency. It is currently a subsidiary of Swedish-based Securitas AB. Yes. Ori, you've got vacation coming. That is right around the corner. Common Bulrush. If I ever played this all the way, I think I'd be a full heal. Because you can. You can absolutely do that in this game. May have made a really clean drifting clip on Forza Horizon 5. That's cool. Yeah, the Pinkerton Detective Agency does, in fact, still exist, and it's one of the oldest companies around that actually still exists. We got another plant here. Got all kinds of stuff. Burdock root. Okay. It's funny having guys on flying motorbikes come and blow you up. Then when they get on foot, you absolutely destroy them. So this is burdock bushes are tall, green, leafy bushes and are very easy to spot in light-colored surroundings. Blah blah blah. All right, we're not gonna go through that. Lay by the pool and drink tequila. I mean, you're allowed to. You're allowed to. So I don't understand. Did this guy? I don't know. This guy's weird. Making modded accounts, leave the game. I mean, there is that. Ooh, did we just run by something? Can we? Oh, nope, don't do that. All right, let's eat this one. Because we need to effectively eat all of the plants for some stupid reason. Pinkertons aren't as common in real life as they are in the game, though. Correct. They just make a very handy antagonist in the game, though. So, there is that. Marine, dude. Did that noise go off? Did that make noise? Spending $20 on an account doesn't give you skill? No, not really. Okay, that made noise. You won't drink this garbage tequila? Oh, man. All right. So let's get back up here. Let's get back to going where we thought we were going. Marine! There we go. Is there any illegal alcoholing? There is, so it's not that, so we busted up a moonshine. Took! Norwich! How's everybody going? Oh. There's this dude here. Uh-oh. Oop. Hey-oh. Oh, they're the Murphys. Talking tequila, try cinnamon tequila. I would personally like some, cinnamon rolls at the moment. The Rock's tequila isn't that good. Everything, so here's the thing about the Rock. everything about the rock is a carefully crafted public visage. Everything about the rock is like that. What is all this stuff here? Is this... Oh, it's just the sun coming through. You want to try Metallica's Blackened Whiskey? Wasn't that, That was Hetfield's, right? See if this guy got anything on him. Maybe a letter. In the job site, so can't stay my guy. I wanted to say hi. All right, this guy had a letter on him. Read the letter. Murphy Brood prisoner's note. Lord, forgive me for what I have done. I could not take another day of torture at the hands of those grubby men. Took, absolutely. Can that be... Can that be downloaded off of Next? Oh my Lord Almighty. Loader, I believe you have reminded me of a particular thing which I forgot to hit a button for a doodad. I am sorry. But how are you doing, Loader? Took my Ohio pumpkin Hemi, my Canadian pumpkin. Took, take care of yourself, buddy. Oh, this guy hung himself? Can that be any worse than the goings-on in that infernal cave? I will see soon. So apparently there's a Murphy Brood. Have a test to try to find out why I've lost so much weight. Oh. So there's apparently a cave around here. A Murphy Brood cave. Perhaps it goes here. We're out of the house getting ready to move in. Did you ever find somebody to assist you in removing piles and piles of trash? Took, you take care of yourself, all right, buddy? Yeah, I hope everybody's doing all right. Roger Andre popped in, but then had to head out because he really needed some sleep. And that is certainly something we definitely approve of around here. Always, always, always remember that your health comes first in all that you do. If you can't get some sleep, if you can't take care of yourself, chances are things are not going to get better. And the stresses of the day tend to get to you a little bit more. Is this like a cave up here or something? It is.
Okay then.
All right. Trash company is going to remove it if I put it out at the curb Friday morning and charge it to the last owner. Sleep is awesome. Sleep is the best. Yes, that is what I'm saying. You absolutely have to look after yourself first and foremost. That is key. That is the important part. Paid off being very cool and polite to the trash company. There you go. All right, so pump action. Long arm, shoulder, pump action. Let's kind of wipe this bad boy down. Try to wake up every day and work through the pain. Yeah, there's that too. My dog has to be on antibiotics. What happened? Did your dog have surgery? Like, what's going on there, buddy? Weapon needs cleaning. Let's clean it. Clean the pump action shotgun. Make it all nice and fancy. Yeah. And then let's get a Lancaster repeater. This weapon is in poor condition. Maintain your weapons by pressing R3. Yes. Let us clean this thing, too. He's got perennial fistula. It's a shepherd thing. Okay, sat and watched my first sunset on the deck tonight before coming home to make dinner. Loader, that's awesome. That is so very cool, dude. Wow. We really needed to clean this thing, apparently. Oh, damn it. Yeah, we need to clean this one too. Loader, I'm really happy for you, dude. Really happy for you. And I think I'm running low on gun oil. Medication costs $600 a month. Holy, and those are for antibiotics that the dog needs. All right. Let's see if there's anybody home. Crash in your spare room if you're ever out there. All right, I will keep that in mind. How close are you to the incarceration festival site? Ooh. About 1 hour. All right. I want to check that place out. It looks really cool. Just followed you, Loader. It took me long enough because I lost track. But that's always the way, though. Always the way. All right. So this is where the Murphy brood, I believe, is supposed to be. Why is there a card table here? All right. I don't know what's supposed to be down here. Internet is on at the new house. Now just have to run Ethernet lines. Am I supposed to be in here? This is weird. Okay. Yeah, this is really weird. Make a team in SnowRunner so when you stream, I can jump in games with you. That's pretty cool. I think it's definitely good that you know, if you enjoy playing SnowRunner together, if you enjoy having a particular group. Alibaba's Summer Cave. Dude, there is like nobody in here. But this is the Murphy brood, I believe. I don't think oh. Oh, okay. Can we search this chest? Take some jewelry. Change cup. Valerian root. And we'll close it. I'm kind of waiting to get jumped in here. I'm not going to lie. Kind of waiting to get jumped. Oop. Yeah, there was a load of cargo for that one. What was that? So there's apparently something this way. Did they come back after night? Oh, was that... Where's all this go? Okay. This is unique and interesting. Tug, what's going on? Perry Plays, what's happening? We are currently in the Murphy Brood Cave, and they are nowhere to be seen at the moment. Yeah, how you been? What's new? What's going on? I don't know if we're going to run across any of these ones, because it's kind of weird. Red Dead 2 is a phenomenal game. I love this game, everything about this game. It's so damn good. And to simply just be able to exist in this world. Do I need some logging done? I haven't played I haven't played any online for this game in ages. Absolute ages. So it's been a while. This is just the regular story mode at the moment. I can't even remember being down here. Like I don't even remember. And I swear if we pop up and there's a bunch of creepy... Huh. All right. That's a deer. Yeah, this is weird. This is really weird. Where do we need logging done? Logging is one of those things that just, it's tedious. It's very tedious. And I kind of wonder if all of these dudes... Well, you also like using the Pacific P12. I don't know. The P12 is just... I tried to like the P12 early game was okay. Holy moly, we're all the way over here now. Let's see if we can't get our horse back over this way. Like I'm sort of thinking that if I kind of start wandering through Wild Turkey. Back on story mode for a little while, see if I can get some stuff done. I'm still with Dutch and all them. Kill the big grizzly up there. But I can't get rid of it or sell it or nothing because I don't have something. So the big grizzly, you basically, once you kill it and you skin it, all you have to do is go to one of the trappers and you just talk to the trapper to sell it. Even if it's on your horse, it'll still be in the it'll still be in the sellable inventory. What is that? That is a big moose. That is a big moose. That is a big western moose. All right, so tell you what. All right, the rolling block rifle. What is the... No, this thing's fine. This thing's fine. Did we get it? I don't know if we got it. Tried, but it won't take. Nate recommends P12 for heavy crane use because it sits so high, so the outriggers don't... Yes, exactly. It very much is good like that. I liked it for a crane truck, but for an actual using it to haul anything, it's very underpowered. And it doesn't have... My God, this thing's weird looking. Oh, it's so weird looking. No, don't... I leapfrogged over it to get on the horse. We don't need to do that. There we go. All right, this will be a while.
Easy, boy.
It doesn't look like a moose. Like, nothing about this looks like a moose. All right. So, let's see. There you go, horse. You're going to get the moose. And the suspension doesn't drop. Oh, man. No, it does not look like a moose. I don't think it looks like a moose at all. Let's go take a little bit of a stroll back to the trapper. And now that it's dark, we have to be careful of the Murphy brood.
Easy, whoa.
Show you one what? Yeah, it's a really weird looking moose. Well, unfortunately, it's now a very naked moose. This moose has now become naked. 5-finger disc. That's the best way to get the horses. All the horses are premium horses when they're acquired that way. I just hope we don't get free 99. But Perry Plays, what are you up to? What was the last game you were playing? Was it still Toontown? We'll head this way. Uh-oh. Where else are they?
The
Hey, buddy.
audacity!
The audacity!
Thank God for you, mister. Le debo la vida.
Yeah, you go take care of yourself, buddy.
Good luck with it.
Struggling to keep awake. Good to see you. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Raven Slayer, take care of yourself. Be good, okay? Carbine repeater. Pump action shotgun. No, we're good. We're good. It was in Santa behind the house. Didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I calmed it down, went down, jumped on my horse whistle for follow me without nobody witnessing it. Awesome. And Raven Slayer, stop by anytime. It is always an absolute pleasure to see you and know that you are doing well. Oh, this is a perfect wolf pelt. A perfect wolf pelt that we used with a shotgun to take out the wolf. Need to send Storm some Disney popcorn or something. What is the difference about Disney popcorn? And that is a good wolf pelt. It probably would have been a perfect wolf pelt had we only dropped it with a single shot. But that's all right. Well, let's go bring some more stuff to the trapper. The things that you can get away with in this game are wild, outrageous, and just hilarious. They have chocolate popcorn, like all kinds of varieties. I have a little bit left of the hell was it? I have chocolate something or other. Not I don't think it's chocolate caramel. What kind is it? Hold on. Yeah, it is chocolate caramel. I have a little bit left of chocolate caramel. Made by the Salt and Sweet Popcorn Company of Florida. And you can find them, Salt and Sweet Popcorn Co. You can find them on Facebook. And honestly, I highly recommend getting some popcorn through them, but don't just order it online, actually send them a message. And my sinuses are getting all wonky again, too. It took me about 30-some hours to figure out you can't find all the gold and free guns in online, only in the story mode, and you can't rob trains online? There's a lot you can do in the story mode. I mean, there is so much you can do in the story mode. The treasure maps are actually really cool. All of the different weapons and things like that. Like we have Viking hatchet, rusted double bit hatchet, stone hatchet. Actually, can we clean these? No, we're only cleaning the Oh, the condition is actually... Oh, okay. You get the stone hatchet. You could actually do a couple of things. Wait, is it... You did a couple of things in this game, and you get some unique weapons? Or no, was it you did a few things in GTA, and you got some specific stuff? Like, you had to do 50 headshots with a certain type of pistol... Kind of crazy. Do a few things on GTA. I have some of the stuff. But I never played nearly enough. I think I'm only like level 100 or like 110 on GTA Online. I would dabble here and there. And other than that, you know, nothing too crazy. You're 220. You've leveled up basically twice as much as I have. Oh, crap.
Easy now.
It's dark. I didn't realize how far behind. I'm now getting ready to get the first stagecoach. Yeah, that's quite a ways. That's actually quite a ways. And in the story mode, yeah. That's like very early on. Got your Xbox 3 to 4 years ago? All right. So let's go say hi to this here feller. Can't do stagecoaches. Yeah, so there, and it's I guess that's a lot of stuff like Grand Theft Auto,
Welcome back.
GTA 5 Online.
Right, let's see.
All right, so we've got a good moose pelt, we've got a perfect wolf pelt, and a good wolf pelt. And 2 wolf hearts, which are worth 45 cents a piece. But there's a ton of stuff. Caramel with peanut, caramel with M&Ms, candied with Skittles, Mexican cocoa, caramel churro, cookies and cream, kettle corn. That is an excessive amount of types, and they all sound fantastic. I love popcorn. I had a giant bag of popcorn, and I basically kind of killed it over the weekend just because it was there.
A lot of folk want to
Oh,
apprentice.
excuse me.
I got no competition. Why would I want some? Nothing quite like wearing your best day's work.
I don't know if we've actually managed to get perfect deer pelt. Oh, that'll get us those. It'll get us that. Reinforced equipment. It doesn't tell us. Excuse me. It doesn't tell us like what we've actually unlocked or not, which is sort of unfortunate. Oh. Reinforced offhand holster reduces the amount of maintenance weapons require. I don't know. I kind of like the Gator one. Survivalist. Okay, no, we're good. We're good.
And I've never been out of work.
All right. So, realistically, we should probably set up camp. We should set up camp and we should wait until daybreak because it's dark and we need to do things that are not in the dark. While roasting a campfire, you can access firecrafting.
Mind if I warm my bones?
All right. Oh, these jerks.
Murphy Hills. You should be careful where you're camping.
I can look after myself. Besides, it's a free
Look at the
country.
monobrow on this dude.
No. Everything bought and paid for. And we gonna protect what's ours. Y'all be careful where you wander. Come on, let's go. I think you got the message.
Oh, I very much did not get the message. Come on, get up. Get up. Oh, damn it.
How about I camp where I want to? But you
Adios.
he was warned.
Yeah, these guys, we're not playing around. We're not playing around. Also, how far away from the... Okay, so the trapper's down there. And I think I can fast travel to the campsite. All right. Let's go take a nap now. Rest by the fire. We're going to tell you when in a Miss Silvermoon stream earlier for the first time. She was another one I forgot to follow for ages and remembered last week, but waiting to see. Yes, and I believe she was actually playing SnowRunner as well. Yeah, I try to lurk in her streams as well, and she's usually streaming when she's usually streaming when I'm working, unfortunately. All right. So we can unopened mail or parcels, you can pick them up at the post office. Okay. We'll just kind of leave this camp set up over here.
Come on now, boy.
And I think we were heading towards here. I don't know what we're going to find up there. North Carolina? Okay. There's a house that's right up there. Let's go see what's up at this house. Little here shack.
Whoa,
The Proserpine, how are you doing this evening? What is going on? We are here in Red Dead Redemption 2. Kind of just poking around.
So up now.
Somebody's laundry right here. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. My sinuses are a little bit stuffed up. My throat's a little bit sore. But, you know, hanging in there. Doing all right. Yeah, let's go see what's inside. Anything? Take anything that's not nailed down. I'm good. Just saw the time. You should be, right? But hey, that's life. I definitely did not sleep well over the weekend. Search drawers. Rifle cartridges, take those. No! Wash basin right there. Oh. Oh, I did not see that. I did not see that. You're back? All right. Platinum chain necklace. Oh my goodness. There's like all kinds of stuff over here. So we can't. Just gonna search everything. You doing good though? You're doing all right? Oh, is that a letter? Oh, this is a letter. What does this letter say? I think you should use your channel points and redeem for the cow. You may be surprised. Oh my goodness, the cow. And there goes the cow. I'm back. Jedi Luke, what is going on? How are you doing? I hope you found that enjoyable. All right, so my dearest Martha, I miss you so much. Life makes sense when we are together. This war no longer makes sense to me. When I signed up, oh, it seems like 1,000 lifetimes ago. Everything seemed so simple. We were going to express our rights as states to do as we damn well pleased and hang whatever any fools in the North told us. Okay. Jedi Luke, I am also sick. My sinuses, my throat's sore, but I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. Oh, and you've also got this.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it.
I certainly hope you enjoyed that. I cannot believe now that this was a principle I would die for, and yet it is a principle I have seen so many men I grew up with be slaughtered for. That and their own stupid pride. We Southerners are such proud fools. I am only proud about one thing: the love I share with you. You, a Yankee, an abolitionist, everything I am supposed to hate and now love so dear. How can you love me back when I am such a fool? I cannot wait for this war to end. I thought many times about running away, but General Harris has taken to shooting deserters. I am still too proud to allow for that. Seems we are heading towards an enemy camp in Scarlet Meadows for one last battle. We have almost no chance of winning. Our morale is almost entirely spent, and the Yankees are far too strong. But after the accusations of cowardice leveled against General Harris for his failure to support General Quinn last month and all of that drama, he seems hell bent on a fight. I even overheard Major Smith complaining in the officers' mess about General Harris. None of his junior officers trust him very much anymore. I hope I do not die, not because I care two figs for myself, but because of the sadness I would bring to you. I miss you. Yours, Garfield. Oh, PD Roland. Chapter what chapter are we on? Hold on. What chapter? What chapter? Oop, I hit the wrong button. We are on chapter 6. We're doing chapter 6. To the satchel. Provisions. Cigarettes, assorted biscuits, premium cigarettes. See, we have to make sure that we actually use the premium cigarettes, because the premium cigarettes actually carry with them a card. So I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that Garfield never returned. And she perhaps perished due to a broken heart. Micah calls her. I think, yeah, he definitely gets to, yeah, and it's certainly more about in this particular. Anything out here? No. Well, I guess we can't enter in there. I don't like Micah. I find Micah reprehensible, and unfortunately, we have to. Who are you? Or are you a horse that perhaps the owner has expired?
Easy.
Yeah, but you know what? I know how much of a garbage human being Micah really is. And without any spoilers, yeah, Micah is huge trash.
Hi there, mister.
I don't need no new friends on the road. Get lost.
Wow, that guy's a jerk.
That's a strong-looking horse.
When does the map open up all the way? I still got fuzzy spots. So with mine, basically, we're going to have access to effectively almost everything except Blackwater. And I want to say Blackwater opens up in the epilogue. So you really have to progress. We're on chapter 6 and we still don't have access to Blackwater. Rabbit, do not cut in front of me. What's this guy doing? Hey, buddy.
Hey there. Whoa! Another time, I guess.
Go on and move.
Sorry. Yeah, I have. I have, and it was quite a while ago. So yes, I know how the story ends, and unfortunately,
Easy.
I very much know how the story ends. But it's been a while, and I kind of enjoy revisiting this game after so long and forgetting some of the minor little bits and pieces and things like that. Oh yeah. Right from early on, he's garbage.
Okay there.
What's that? It's an elk. That is a Rocky Mountain cow elk. All right. I mean, I don't want to.
Yep.
No, we got other things to do. We could turn this into a hunting expedition all day long, but we kind of don't want to do that. We actually want to make some progress. And other than reciting love letters to you, PD Roland, what you got going on? What's good? What's happening? How is everything? What are your what is your current project that you have in the queue, so to speak? And it looks like we were actually able to get some of our Deadeye and some of our health and stuff back from actually setting up camp. Oh, crap. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, where'd it go? Let's see if we still have a 3-star. Because it's very important, if you see a 3-star animal, you need to make a clean hunting kill
Easy. Whoa.
so that you can have a perfect pelt. Because a lot of the materials and stuff that you would get... Ah, darn. It's only a 1-star now, unfortunately. So because we probably didn't hit it in the right spot... Been drawing some more Boba Fett today to be signed by Mr. John Morton, as well as preparing to do a Lilo and Stitch wedding gift. Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool. And I assume that you are looking forward to the New England Toy and Record Show taking place in Dover, New Hampshire in March, which I very much am looking forward to. That actually, it looks like it's going to be a fun time. Very much looks like it's going to be a fun time. Ah, this is cool. This is so cool. Mountain Lion, how are you doing? What's going on, my friend? And what is that down there? Items. Yeah, let's use this. Not Offset, what is going on? How are
I
you?
like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it.
Oh, come on. All right, there we go. What is that? I don't know what's going on over there. But perchance it looks like an albino horse. Not Offset, how is everything with you? What's good? What's new? Hope you're well. And if you like to continue to watch things such as SnowRunner or SnowRunner adjacent, you should absolutely be watching Not Offset, because Not Offset has started to also stream. Craig, thank you very much, my friend. Not Offset's out there also streaming stuff like SnowRunner. Dabbled in the stream world. You have indeed. Who was out there? Was it Craig? Craig, were you sharing pictures? Who was sharing pictures of your stream? And they were some shenanigan related. Very much looking forward to that. Have a lot to do before I get there, though. See, that's the nice thing. I get to just simply show up and then bring my wallet. I like that's the whole thing about not being an artist that I'm kind of okay with. I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm not trying to rub it in. I just it's just sort of one of those things where that's where not being an artist kind of benefits me. And I still don't know. I'm going to be completely, perfectly, totally honest. I still don't know how I've managed to make friends with all manner of artists and creative types and actually be kind of like welcomed into the circle of really awesome people. Last night on Wisconsin, we had 16 cellulose packaged on 4 trucks with 2-driver convoy. Kind of epic. Dude, that is fantastic. That's awesome. That's the kind of stuff that's just completely amazing. But like, you know, what was it? In the fall, at the end of the fall, beginning of winter, I was hanging around with Space Viking and CP Sketch from Dreamers Arcade, Agent Giggles, who is we've entered some legendary hunting area. But like, you know, I wind up in the middle of all of these incredible individuals who make phenomenal pieces of art. And I don't know how that happens. Blame District for introducing you to me. I mean, District is pretty awesome. No. Oh no. Uh-oh. No. Bummer. That doesn't, yeah, it doesn't work. Apparently we reduced that to a single... Try to emulate his madness on SnowRunner. I end up in flames with all flat tires. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that you need to take into account. District is the mad scientist of SnowRunner. And Province is like the professor. District hanging up his tires when on my bingo card. No, I know, man. But you know what? We all have to respect everything that people make decisions for. And the way that he feels about SnowRunner. You know, life happens, things happen, and he still is entirely planning on streaming, just not SnowRunner. High velocity, or do we want... We'll go with express rounds. Well, I believe he's talking about going into expeditions, which if you get the Supreme Edition, you can get expeditions 5 days early. Well, that's the thing. Like I play SnowRunner to purely enjoy playing SnowRunner. Like I legitimately just enjoy playing the game, and I find
Here we are.
you know, I find a really
I better get moving.
where? Oh, it's this way. You know, I truly legitimately find think of the new Mud Runner. I'm excited. I am very, very excited for expeditions. I'm very much looking forward to expeditions. I really, really I want to play it. I kind of feel that it's sort of it really ticks all the boxes for me. Because I enjoyed not just the cargo delivery, but I enjoyed the exploration. Like I legitimately enjoy the exploration. Oh, it's right over there by that rock. Okay. Let's pause this for a second. Every time I play this, I tell myself, you do need to get back into this. But see, the thing is, like for District, it was playing the game, it was setting up challenges, it was doing those challenges. Using that FEM to haul 10 by having a 6-slot sideboard bed, hitch trailer, and then the body, and then the other 6 was in the 6-slot sideboard bed on the Freightliner 114, and towed the Freightliner with the other truck. Yes. That's why I love the real life mod he told me about. You have to change your files around so it's PC only, but it changed everything. That's the thing, too. But yeah, Mark, dude, I am so legitimately excited for expeditions. And the level of exploration, if they have a lot of exploration, if they have a lot of scouts to just go everywhere. Oh, you didn't hear about it till today? Oh, dude. I've been excited for ever since it was announced. Like I've been following this game since it's been announced. Mark, do yourself a favor and look for the Valentine's Day video that they created. It is hysterical. Oh, not Offset, dude. That's so cool. Stick to your survival games. I'll enjoy SnowRunner from afar. It's not for me, but watching you guys do your thing, it's entertaining and interesting. That's the thing. It is very much entertaining. It is so much entertainment.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just
Also
want a
that.
picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Yeah, go check out the Valentine's Day video, and please let me know what you think, because it is one of the most hysterical video game trailers I think I've ever seen. And it's so good. All right, so we'll inspect the fur.
Okay, where are you?
Do we get it? I think we got it. I think we get the legendary moose. There's a lot to take in info-wise for SnowRunner. Nothing compared to Farm Sim. Game Bog. I tried. I really tried Farm Sim. Farm Sim 22. But, hey, Chodmaster Flex, how are you doing, dude? What's going on? Yeah, we got ourselves a moose. Watch Sparks play Farm Sim, and I'm just like, how? Yeah, this is chapter 6. We are in chapter 6, J.R. Strang. Lord Almighty, look at the. This is straight up all of Canada right here. Absolute. Wait, is it chapter 6? This is a giant set of antlers. Let's get the oops. There's the horse. That's right, buddy. We're we're gonna get all Canada up in here. Dude, they're gigantic. This is massive. Marine, welcome back. How are you? Whoa. Well, no, sir. Not at all. We've missed you terribly so. Just snaps it off like it's nothing. Dude, I know. Ah, it's so crazy. We're going to put this on here. I don't know. I don't think we can do anything. This moose is enormous. God, it's terrifying even when it's dead. Ugh. All right. I think so. Right? How funny was that whole thing? The whole thing was just so ridiculous and over the top. I believe this means it is another trip back to the Trappa. Bag of chips I might like? Yes! You can set an anchor point. You can attach the winch to it. And you can lower yourself over. Elmer Fudd would like this on his wall with tons of rabbit and duck taxidermy. The anchors, the seismic vibrators, the fact that you can actually go underground, like you can explore underground. How crazy is that? Yep, water depth. Yep. Garlic and onion shrimp snack. Oh. Oh, dude, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Don't even tell me. Ain't nothing gonna come for me. Darn tootin'. No critters. Yeah. All the critters, apparently. But wasn't so far behind in SnowRunner compared to a lot of the others who are partway into Season 12. Or completed it. Then I'd consider Expeditions, but I don't want to get sidetracked by it. I think there's plenty enough to do, and I really hope that there's a lot of content in Expeditions. I really hope that there's a lot to do in Expeditions. And if you get Expeditions, I forget the name of the software, but it's like a cross-save software kind of thing that you can sign up for. You actually get some in-game stuff, which I never even signed up for it. And I probably should. Because that's how you get the horns for the hood of the truck. Oh. Oh, bother. Keep going. Just go. I don't want to lose this. I don't even remotely want to lose this. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Whoa, whoa, easy.
That's right. We're gonna run away. Post to the food picture. Okay, I will go check those out. Yes, that one. That one. Is it easy to set up? You had a racehorse on here and named it Speed Racer. Ours is by the name of Ginger Claws. for certain in-joke obvious reasons. If the plural of goose is geese, why isn't the plural of moose is meese? Darn you, Britain. I know, Britain kind of totally takes the fun out of everything. Yeah, I don't think so. As the immortal Damon Wayans once said, homie, don't play that. We have a big legendary animal. We are trying to transport this particular cargo to where it is supposed to go. Namely the Trapper, and I do not want to lose this particular... this is a big deal if we lost this. In Living Color... Dude, In Living Color was amazing. Not sure, but you missed my stream today. I posted a stream with my coffee. Oh, you know what? I was... the one from yesterday... Was it yesterday? Yes, we're operating at 1 horsepower. J.R. Strang, we are currently operating on 1 horsepower. And, Oop. Oh, there's another one we can inspect. Yeah, Dude, I wasn't feeling good. Like, over the weekend, I very much wasn't feeling good. I spent a lot of the weekend in bed. Yeah, there was a lot of streams that I didn't tune in for, and I was just spent. So it's that one and that one. So basically, anytime we get a tree that has the bend in it, okay, 1 horsepower, but plenty of torque. Well, I wouldn't say better, but more manageable. Like, my sinuses are still kind of filled up. My throat is definitely still sore. My nose is a little bit blocked.
Okay, bye now.
Shopkeep? 1 horsepower with a capacity of 20% of its body weight? Yes. Yes.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
All right, so we've got the legendary moose pelt.
Boy, the things I can make with this.
I don't know. Trapper can now use legendary moose pelt to craft garments. Okay, let's see what we can do. His hat is a little bit on the scummy side. It absolutely is a little bit on the scummy side. Trophy buck. So we need a perfect ram hide. This will get us the legendary... Wait. What's a moose called in this? Oh wow, that is some clothes. I like the ghost bison. That's actually pretty cool. So we get the bear hat. Oh, here we go. No, we... No, like... Any of the saddles? Alligator saddles. Oh, we can buy gun oil from this dude. The trapper looks and sounds like a generic fisherman from that time.
City folk, eh?
I know, right? See, I thought that... we had a legendary moose. Okay, that's... all right, so it's part of the Night Wrangler. Looks like an old gold mine. Yes, that too. So, did anybody ever watch on Netflix The Ballad of Buster Scuggs? I think it's called. Perfect moose pelt. Badger, moose pelt, panther pelt, two perfect cougar. He looks like a guy from Gorton's Fish Sticks. Yeah, without the rain slicker. All right, let's try this again. One more time. It's a good movie. It's actually a really good movie. And it's a montage of various different... yeah, exactly. It's like it's a couple of different ones sort of all kind of together. All right, let's try this one more time. Because we keep trying to go to a place, and we keep getting sidetracked from going to the place. But hey, you know, what can you do? What about the gator? Is chapter 6 when we can do the gator? You're a completionist. I'd rather complete something before moving on to something else. That's similar gameplay anyways. Plus, I want to make a start on the Tomb Raider Remaster Collection. That's an idea. Already put off playing the Metal Gear Solid Remaster Collection back when I got it on pre-order. So the gator, however, the gator is... I want to say that the gator's somewhere around here. I don't trophy hunt. Trophy hunting is like the last thing I do in games. I'm so bad about that. Like, realistically, I should probably make an effort to do more. But I don't. You can't stay away. Took. We keep reeling you back in. Started a new game of SnowRunner just to get some trophies. So, here's the thing. I completed on the PlayStation 4 all of the trophies, and I got the platinum for the PlayStation 4. But now, on the PlayStation 5, I have so much to do, but I miss you guys. Well, we miss you too. You delightful human being, you. What the hell was that?
Okay there.
All right.
Yep.
But like, yeah, it was through here, wasn't it?
Easy, easy.
All these wild turkeys. I think you have 10 plat. I have very few platinums. The first platinum that I remember actually working towards and going after was the PlayStation 3 Kill Team, which came out shortly before the Space Marine video game. How much was I contributing to the camp? I was basically the only one contributing. Your first was Watch Dogs. How was Watch Dogs? Was that a good game?
Yep.
Working on ATS trophies, but I have to visit every rest stop in the state. So I imagine that's probably very involved. I will pretty much purchase all of the stuff in the camps, and I kind of feel like if I'm the one purchasing everything and paying for upkeep, then it's like, it wasn't well received, but I liked it. Didn't care for the second or third iterations. That was the one where you're basically like you fight the man, you fight the system, and you hack and have all kinds of like gizmos and what's its. I had a friend who was super into that, and he said once you got to like, what was it, armor-piercing weapons or something, shooting out an engine block and just disabling a vehicle became just child's play. Only try to platinum something if I think I can do it. Otherwise, I won't bother. Like, for instance, completing a Resident Evil game on high difficulty just to get a gold trophy towards a platinum. American Truck Simulator is your go-to game to relax, not worry about flipping my trucks.
Hey there, mister.
I mean, it's entirely a thing. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, no. Let's see if we can actually get this one. The Lego games are so cool. PD Roland, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so very much for hanging out with us. The Bricktails. Can we push him to the edge here? Oh, yes, please. Skin the elk. First platinum was SmackDown versus Raw. See, here's the thing. With the... What was it? With Space Marine 3 on the Space Marine on the PlayStation 3, there was a limited window of time in which you could actually platinum the game, because platinuming the game involved playing a lot of multiplayer. And if you didn't do the weapon challenges, you couldn't platinum the game. And then the game company went bankrupt. Easiest platinum was the first Telltale Walking Dead game. So can we... I don't think we can... Yeah, we definitely can't pick this up. Okay. So now we have another perfect... Perfect elk? Yeah, we got a perfect elk. And you know what that means? That means another quick trip back to... the Twappa. Lego Indiana Jones. How was that? But yeah, this is important because we managed to get ourselves another perfect pelt. And, yep. Oh bother. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah! And this horse better not have lost. Yeah, we get cougared. We very much got cougared. Lego Rock Band. How many people played Rock Band? What was it? It was Rock Band and oh God, not Offset. It was it's a poor cougar. It's certainly not a poor cougar. All right, get back on. All right, there's my hat. Let's get my hat. Guitar Hero 3: Legends of Rock. See that? Guitar Hero or it was Guitar Hero or Rock Band, right?
Let's go, boy.
Never played Rock Band, tried Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero was fun. Oh, and we should probably try to have something so we don't die. Rock all the Guitar Hero games, not so much Rock Band. Guitar Hero Metallica. How was Let's have some biscuits. Played the original Resident Evil 1 and 3 as a kid. Never completed them. Never actually got far in them. Last year I bought Resident Evil 1 Remaster, 2, 3, 7. Not played them yet. That's the thing. Like, having a backlog of games that you haven't completed or haven't played, that's like, it's healthy though. Okay, fine. How many people have a library of books that they haven't got to? You've got books on a shelf somewhere, you haven't got to them. They look pretty, they look nice, but you just simply haven't had a chance to sit down and read them. It's the same with a video game. I personally think that it definitely is the same as a video game. How do we... Nope. I can't read, so I can't relate. By saying I read half, I'm probably exaggerating a bit. I mean, anything's possible. That's the thing. Anything's possible. But, like, you've got a book. You pick out a book. You think it's going to be a great read, or you're going to take it and you're going to read it. 5 shelves of cookbooks to look at. See? It's the same as video games, except, like, we don't exactly have the digital media problem. I have about 200 games for my PlayStation, played maybe 50. We could go through the list of games that I have just in the library alone. And we've done that a couple of times. We've gone through the library of stuff. Why does he get kind of squirrely? Sorry, feller.
You, mister, excuse me.
All right, let's get around these fellers here. That was, you know what? I keep getting sidetracked by Moose. Made the switch to PC. Epic gives you games. Yeah. Epic gives you games. You've got plenty of stuff on deals on Steam. I think I played all first 3. Guitar Hero Metallica, Guitar Hero Van Halen. Gotta say, though, I loved Guitar Hero 3. How people 100% through Fire and Flame on hardest difficulty, I don't know. Stuff because I have games on both platforms to play. Yeah. I mean, there's games everywhere. And I don't think that, like, getting trophies or achievements in games is the end-all, be-all to showing your progress through a game. I like Guitar Hero. Yeah, Guitar Hero 3 was actually really good. That was the one that I probably played the most of. Rock Band, I think I had on the Wii. I could do Mountain Song on Expert, that's about it. Restarted Big Fish for my iMac to do hidden objects in game. Do you remember the movie Big Fish with Ewan McGregor? I think that was a Tim Burton film, I want to say. It was a really good one. I go for achievements, trophies, but like someone else previously mentioned, I don't grind for difficult ones. Grinding for difficult ones, it just...
Okay there? Morning, fella.
If it's like really that difficult, the only books I'll read are the information books with pictures like dinosaurs info. The only picture books that I would not read is the 50 Shades picture book. God. 2003. Okay. $11-year-old on YouTube that can 100% through Fire and Flames on Expert with his toes. Okay, you know what? We don't need that. We don't need that. Have seen people play COD with a Guitar Hero? Yeah, no. Guitar Hero guitars are not controllers to be used. You right? I think I saw that in the movie theater. I think I actually went and saw that by myself at the movie theater because it was just such a good movie. It was such a good movie.
Welcome back, sir. Catch your breath, boy.
You've got it on VHS down. That was, and it was a very heartfelt movie as well. Is the Power Glove a good remote? No. No.
All right.
Boy, that's
let's have a
dating myself even when using VHS. Yeah. Yeah, VHS, man. Bang from a cougar can be sold. All right. You have a Power Glove? We were talking about the movie that the Power Glove showed up in as basically a glorified commercial, which was The Wizard with Fred and Ben Savage. He had socks on, thank God, but what a show up. Oh, man. Give me a second here, guys.
Every one of my garments is a little different, because every pelt is a little different. You'll find them nowhere else.
My man Fred K used one and said, "Now I'm playing with power." What? What? Well, that was the name of the magazine too. Nintendo Power. Who had a subscription to Nintendo Power magazine?
Up in Cumberland, an old lumberjack friend up that way won't stop talking about a white elk he once saw. Now he's a drinker, mind. Could be nothing.
He's 8 years older. Nintendo Power was cool, and that was all the information. That was all the hints and tips and stuff like that prior to the internet. I mean, once upon a time, there wasn't actually any internet, and we had to get our information from different places. Would have done a hydrate alert long before now. For some reason, it's saying, I will have to look into that. No problem, though, Craig. No problem, dude. Don't you worry about it. All right, there we go. Cheat code for Doom. Yes. Then there's IDDQD. Or what about Metroid? Justin Bailey. Once upon a time, when the game got released, if it had bugs, we just dealt with it. But that's the thing. That is the thing. And that's what a lot of people kind of go back to. Joe Swanson, how are you? What's going on? Konami code, up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Space Viking. The grand, delightful Space Viking who was spreading democracy across the land. He was out there not examining science, but using cold, hard freedom. Wonder if Tomb Raider cheats still work? Possibly. Oh yes, that Shotmaster Flex, was that the one for you could clip through stuff? Yeah, that raid video was created by Vlad. Vlad put that together, and it is probably one of his earlier pieces of work. And dude, that raid notification, that's all for you, my friend. All for you, all for the glorious individuals you've taken upon the longship and brought over here to our shores. You got a raid and run? All right, go grab yourself some snacky poos. You too, Space Viking, you glorious, wonderful, magnificent individual. delightful as they come. Spreading democracy and freedom through Helldivers 2. Yeah, it was Helldivers 2, I
Did you
believe
mean
you were
for
playing.
all those words to come out together, or did they just fall out randomly?
Oh, they fall out randomly, but somehow or another they sort of make stuff. That, however, I don't know what that is. I definitely don't know what that is. But hey, so I downloaded Helldivers yesterday. Yes, he was playing Helldivers 2, and he was spreading democracy through fully automatic action. Cannot wait for my PC to arrive so I can spread democracy. Yeah, there you go. Super Goat, the man of the hour himself, Super Goat, who we haven't seen for quite a while. Super Goat out there going all, hey, do you have Helldivers yet? And I was like, well, everybody's been playing it, but I haven't picked it up yet. And then all of a sudden, Dude Bro sends me code for PlayStation Network. And what do you know? Next thing, I have Helldivers. Ow, don't fall off the edge. Knowing my nephew eventually gets his PlayStation 5, he wants to play Helldivers. Dude, it really, you fell asleep? Don't worry about it. DCWL, we're all on different time zones. We're all on different schedules. You get a Steam gift from a viewer. Yeah, honestly, like, I have to 100% say, I do not... Oh, what's that? I don't expect anything like that. I don't... I don't... people don't have to... if... I'm not looking for a laundry list of subscribers. I'm not looking for donations. I'm not looking for bits, cheers, or anything like that. Like, I legitimately just enjoy when everybody shows up and hangs out and we talk about whatever that shows up. And you know what? If if we all get together and we get a chance to game and we do fun stuff together, then that's awesome. Like on oh Jesus, DCWO gaming. Like on Fridays when we all get together for Forza and we have a blast. Now I get... Yes, exactly. And because of Super Goat, I'm going to spread democracy. Not Offset. It's pretty wild, isn't it? Damn it, Ori. Storm accepts cash, check, money order, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, COD, and gold bonds. No. The only time I would ever make any request of anybody is when we're actually doing a fundraiser. Like, do you know what we did last year? Do you know what we did last year? We raised $1,000 for StackUp.org. And do you know what came about from the $1,000 that we raised for StackUp.org? Let me pull it up here. Because we raised $1,000 for StackUp.org, the charity that helps veterans as well as active duty deployed individuals, we raised enough money to get a supply crate. Wrong one. Back up. Okay. StackUp is awesome. So we raised $1,000 for StackUp, which means that we get a Storm of Iron supply crate for an individual. And the email that I have is, hey, Storm of Iron, I wanted to follow up with you for some awesome news. Because of your last charity drive with StackUp, a supply crate was shipped out from you and your community, that's everybody here, to Illinois. The individuals who will be receiving your crate had this to say in their request. So individuals have to sign up. They have to submit a request for what they're trying to do with the stuff from the supply crate. I am looking for equipment to start up a gaming initiative at the VA and in the Chicagoland area. I hope to hold game nights, events, and help at the VA in downtown Chicago with bringing gaming to the veteran community in the area. This will be for both inpatient and outpatient veterans at the VA. That was the request. And then the email says, we don't know if you'll receive a response or pictures back yet. We don't always receive those, and oftentimes they take a while when we do. If we do, we will be sure to send those along to you. That's what we did. That's how that went. And if we get pictures, I'll make sure that they're on the Discord. I'll make sure that we share them. If there's any messages or anything like that, I will make sure that we relay that stuff. Because of the fact is, to me, and this is the only reason why, like, there are a ton of other veteran services out there. You've got the DAV, you've got Wounded Warrior. There is a laundry list of people who are out there looking to actually help veterans. The reason why Stack Up actually stuck out to me personally, while I may not be a veteran, I'm definitely not a veteran. I am definitely not involved in the armed forces at all whatsoever. The closest I get to that is having friends who have either been enlisted or are currently enlisted. And my grandfather met my grandmother in World War II Germany. That's how that happened. So I have a healthy amount of respect for individuals who do things such as that. But the thing about it is, it's video games. The fact that they're helping veterans and active duty service members through video games and gaming culture, it's huge, because no longer are video games relegated to the geek with the glasses playing games in the basement and everybody looks down on him and shuns him. That geek in the basement grew up. He's a lawyer. He's a doctor. He's a senator. He's a plumber. He's an electrician. He's an auto mechanic. Everything. He is every man. Video games grew up with us. We grew up with video games. And with that, the geek in the basement is your boss, 100%. Absolutely. And the geek in the basement is the one making policy. The geek in the basement is the one writing the narrative now. And no longer are we looking at how video games are subverting the youth of America. No longer are we looking at things like video games being a bad thing for people. He's our ride operator at Disneyland. Exactly. I've done 14 years of the Marines. Currently, I'm 100% disabled and Marine. Exactly, dude. Exactly. And this is the thing. Like, with video games, they connect people. They bring people together. They bridge gaps across unbelievable distances. You can be on the other side of the world. We can be playing Red Dead Online. We can be sitting beside each other, riding horses through a field, just looking at the scenery, and you're in Australia. Maybe I'd never have met you. Maybe I never would have thought that we would have had anything in common other than this video game. Other than the thing that we have a passion behind, something that we spend our time to go into, to involve ourselves in, to enjoy, and then we enjoy it together. We squat up in COD, or we sit there and we try to build a house together in Valheim, or we are part of a crew on GTA 5 Online, and we're going out and we're doing heists, and we're making bank. It does. Simulator games also help you, show you how to get a job, you how to do things, and improve your skills. We could be riding along together, fighting the zombie apocalypse. Exactly. Exactly. There is so much that video games are beneficial for. Cooking some food. Exactly. And all of these things, I am very passionate about. I am very passionate about how good video games do for us. Stealing from the rich and giving to ourselves in payday. You said it better than what I could think. Well, you know what? I've thought about this a lot. No, we're idling. You see him, he's mulching right now. Yeah, pressure washing a house, car mechanic simulator.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair,
To be fair. But there's so much. There's so much. There's an apple. Horse needs an apple. But yeah, like video games are important. Video games have truly woven themselves into the fabric that is our culture, and it's become a part of who we are as people. Video games are important. And by extension, and using video games, well, Marine, I am glad that you do. SnowRunner teaches you planning ahead with things. Yep. Same here. I have a friend who was in Afghanistan, got blind in one eye, and now he's a DJ in Dubai. Mad Max, what is going on? How are you doing? Well, it's definitely your cow now. You took it into your spaceship and carried away to Never Never Land. No, it doesn't really, unfortunately. It unfortunately does not really teach you how to drive stick. Video games are invading other types of media like music, but that's the thing. Because it's such... Oh, crap. No, 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 no. Go, go. No, no. Damn it. No, wrong one. Up. Ah, God darn it. No, stop it. Stop. No, don't kill. Ah. I couldn't run away. It did not allow me to run away. Need a car from SnowRunner and a map from Red Dead 2. See, you keep saying that. You keep saying that. But they've actually got to make it. You know, here's the thing. It didn't allow us to run away. That was a serious... That was the most awful murder kitty ever. Like, that murder kitty was the murderiest of murder kitties. Oh, it definitely was a different one. All right, we're going to take out that pump action. I wish we could deliver trucks in American Truck Simulator and then go into SnowRunner and deliver the cargo. That would be cool. Like, use ATS to transport the off-road trucks that can't go on the highway. Yeah, because they very much can't go on the highway. We got seriously messed up there. All right, we're going to go with this one. That was a cougar. That cougar just seriously ruined us. Oh, we should probably also do something like eat biscuits. And put the gun away so the dude doesn't feel threatened. It needs some medicine. Yeah. Also, I don't understand why this thing is not steering correctly. See, the thing about it is... because we are in Chapter 6, we're also sick. We have been diagnosed. And unfortunately, it does take a toll on our stats in this. I don't know what this is. Who's this?
You all right there?
Who are you?
Oh, it's okay, ma'am. I don't mean you no harm.
Well, it makes no difference now. If an outlaw or a wild animal doesn't
Oh, I love Townhouse.
We came out here from the city in search of a different life.
It's not that far from the
Something
city.
True, something real. All this squandering and indulgence, we wanted to strip it away, to find something authentic. What a pair of fools.
Is there a train station or a town I can take you to?
No, I can't give up now. He wouldn't
Oh,
want
chicken
that.
and a biscuit. Those are
I
good.
can't have it. I'm gonna do this for you, Cal.
Starting to want to play this game. Dude, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Arthur's got a mighty fine beard going. Trying to live off the grid in 1910. There was no grid. No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't.
Is there anything left for you to eat?
Nothing. No, we didn't know the first thing about hunting.
I would highly recommend it. Not Offset. I really would recommend it.
If you need any poisonous berries, though, I'm a natural at finding those.
Well, you ain't gonna last much longer out here if you don't know how to hunt.
Spent a lot of time on the PlayStation version.
I'll show you.
That's where I'm at. And this right here, volcanic red PlayStation 5 controller.
But you better not try any funny
You've got the
business.
hardcover cheat book.
You know, I may be
I've got
weak,
the
but I still know how to stand up for myself.
I've got the Vault Dwellers Survival Guide for Fallout 4, and that's in hardcover. All right, lead the widow to the hunting area.
You ever skin an animal before?
No, but then again, I haven't caught much of anything either.
Well, you'll need to know how to do both if you're gonna survive out here.
Oh, that's right. This is the one that Arthur continues to check in on.
Let's try in the trees down
Although
there.
one of the
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
A bear got him. It was horrifying. He survived, but only for a couple
yeah,
of
the encounter with the nun
days. A week ago.
is one of the heavier
This is
situations in this game.
I'd have hopped the next train back to
Oh, no
Chicago
kidding.
if he'd said the word. But now, I don't know
I
what
still have to find
I have to do this.
I understand.
I still have to find the third
What are we
the
looking
third location for the serial killer.
I think we should start with something small, don't you? Kill it, you skin it. Sound fair?
Skin it, but I don't even have a knife with me.
Don't worry, you won't need
Came with a poster of the map. Ooh.
Take a
Need
look
that sort of controller in my life. A while back, I saw some cool design, one on Amazon's.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
They're, yeah. Depending on the style and what you get, some of them are actually really expensive, and some of them... The line of...
Look, a rabbit. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Still watch me.
Oh, darn it. Got him.
Oh,
There we go. Getting tired. Have a great rest of your stream, bro. Dude,
good shot.
Okay then.
take care of yourself, Marine. Have a good rest of your night.
How do
Get some rest. Sleep well.
What do I do?
Just hold the legs tight and pull the skin away quickly. Should come right off.
Should. Just looked. I have a bookmark in the book. Cigarette card locations. I was trying to get them all last time I played.
Oh my!
There you go.
It worked.
That is all there is to it. You did good.
I think I've seen enough blood for one day. Do you mind if we head back now?
Sure, I'll walk you back. You did good. That should keep you fed for a few days.
Oh yes, at least. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I need to find the third location for the serial killer. I forget. I cannot remember where it was. You find the first one really, really early in the game.
I have no doubt that one can survive here. Whether Charlotte Balfour can is a different matter entirely. You've probably lived your whole life.
Oh, that's my horse.
Well, sure.
I barely left the city before coming here. Cal spent his summers growing up at his grandparents' lodge in Maine, but I get the
Maine.
impression they did more punting than hunting.
Right.
So the thing about it is, sounds like the strangers from GTA a little bit.
Oh, Lord.
All right, here we go.
We're done for now.
Whoa, stay back. Another dead rabbit.
Adios.
You see, if you hadn't been here, I'd be dead now.
You got a rifle?
Yes. Well, my husband...
So
I suggest
with
you learn
this,
how to use it.
the fact that
Come on.
Arthur is taking so much of his time
It feels like every
to
step
intentionally look out for her.
100 steps back.
There's a little bit going on here because it's Arthur definitely
You coming?
trying to. Where's the other one?
I'll have to wait for you here then.
There it is, over there. Yeah, it's Arthur definitely trying to be protective. Arthur definitely trying to change the direction of someone
Sorry, I don't have the energy to go that fast.
where before typically he wouldn't.
Only moved so fast.
Oh, here's another perfect wolf pelt. That's kind of cool.
Still can't believe he's gone.
All right. Yeah, because a lot of the choices that Arthur now is able to make, now that he has effectively a shelf life, so to speak. When you say serial, are you talking about the gunslingers? No, there's 3 different, like where the headless corpses are found, and there's a map piece with them. I found the first 2. Those are mighty fine flowers.
Thank you. That was the first time anyone's done anything nice for us. For me. Since we got here.
Nature provides, but she sure don't always make it easy.
That she doesn't.
All right. Yeah, I know I can
I
refer
didn't
to
mention
the
it, but
I can
out on
refer
my
to the
feet. Forgive the
Googles,
pun.
but
Please
I
do
thought I
come
was going to
back
run across
sometime,
it by
though.
now, but I guess
Get a good
not.
rest and hopefully I'll be a new woman.
You take care, man.
Mad Max, I think I'm going to sleep too. It's only it's only 2:50. Okay. Only. No, we don't have that. we have we have the biological version of that, and it's in the lungs. The burnt manor, bathwater. Yeah, because there's one that's down by the big tree. I don't know. I'm trying to remember where that was that we found it. I can't rightly remember. But Mad Max, have a good rest of your night. Take care. Ooh. And this is basically as far up over on this corner as we can get. And now we've got 2 perfect wolf pelts that we need to bring back to the trapper. You know what? Honestly, that doesn't sound like a half bad idea. It's always tough when they put a timer on you. The interesting thing is did Arthur truly have a choice in the matter, or was the choice made for him? You know?
Whoa, easy.
And with that, it's because of the just how it comes about. Yeah, we sort of had to do it in the constraints of the story itself. Sometimes people don't get to have the fairy tale ending. Sometimes people don't get to have the happy ending. Arthur, for his change of heart and for his understanding of the way that things are now going, that the direction he has lived his life, he realizes just how bad of an individual that he was. But now he has, well, he either has the opportunity to attempt to change it,
Could you free me, please?
well, yeah, we can free you. Oh, bummer.
I'm tied up here.
Uh,
What are you gonna do to me?
You all right? Those fellers, nasty bunch.
I'm fine. I think they was saving me for something else. I'm struggling in these ropes, please.
all right, how do we, oh, there we go. There we go.
You're one of the good ones, ain't you?
Well,
Thank the Lord for that. Will you get me out of here?
yeah, where we gotta go?
Away from these men.
Anything
Yeah.
I can do to help you in your time of need, man.
I'm in residence at Ansburg.
Ansburg, okay. That ain't too far, actually.
Come on.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
All right. Let's giggity get gone. All right. Characters you're going to get the happy ending have sometimes,
So,
but
Annisburg. Can't imagine this was your first dust up with those bastards.
This weren't my first run-in with those crazy hill folk, if that's
hate to
what
spoil
you
this for
mean.
you in case you play it in the
Too long
future,
before
but
they make
Ghost of
themselves known.
Tsushima,
Whenever their
Jin, the main
appetites grow
character, has to kill his
faster
uncle
than
at the
mine
end
and
to face being hunted down
Still,
by the uncle the rest of his life.
Bradley,
This is after he's
Brian
basically
Esnoy's
saved
bravest,
Japan from
but-
the Mongol invasion.
Oh my, no one deserves that.
Bradley? Was he the fella with you? Yep.
Yeah, Bradley Hunt, old friend of my cousin's, was taking me home. Guess he thought he could talk himself out of the situation with them.
Busy worrying about his own skin, huh? Doesn't sound like much of a man.
All right.
Maybe, maybe not. Good men is hard to come by around these parts, though. Real men ain't like fellas in the books I read.
Exactly,
Hope I
like
can trust
fellas in the
you,
book she read.
mister.
Sure.
We're getting close now. It's nice riding like this. Almost makes me forget about what happened.
Can't imagine life if it ain't on horseback.
Is this what you do, mister? Ride around the country? Help people in need?
He's got to die at the end to break the cycle. But see, I don't know enough about Dark Souls. Bloodborne's a weird one. But like Dark Souls, I have no idea about any of the lore behind anything that goes on.
Hey, partner.
Yeah, it's funny how she thinks that we're a good guy, and that we've kind of.
We're here. Just drop me off right in front of the saloon.
There we go.
Here. Take this. For your time and your
Silver chain bracelet, which I think
well, it was to me.
there are some other pieces that we can craft at the fence.
This is
Oh, it's a lot different than that.
Back to
Oh,
the
it's so much different than that.
poor woman. You be careful out there, ma'am. There's plenty more foul men about.
Oh, I will.
All right, so the trapper's right there. So we're actually not too far off from the trapper. Trapper. All right, so she's gonna do whatever it is that she's gonna do. The character, not so much. It's weird. Everything in Bloodborne is very much not as it would seem. Sorry, sir. Let's get our unopened mail. Oh, wait, we have to go inside, don't we? Darn it. Yeah, he's right. Here?
How'd you do?
Hello, sir.
That area over there is off limits to you.
My bad, my bad, my bad. Don't hurt me. Where are you at, buddy? Aha, there you are. Hello, sir.
You all right? Clear this right.
Do we have a bounty? We have no bounty.
If you wouldn't mind coughing in your sleeve, sir, I really can't afford to get sick again this month.
Oh, gee, thanks.
You just do your job.
Of course, sir. Sorry. It's just a polite request is all.
Second invitation from Mayor Lemieux, which arrived today. Inspect the document. All right, let's read what this thing has to say. Monsieur Kilgore, I could not have wished for better fruits from our unconventional partnership. The works hanging in our gallery are quite rightly authenticated, and that grubby little man from New Haven has acquired some humility. Excellent. I do hope you might be willing to work with me again. Many men of more secure positions than yours would do desperate things to be in the good graces of the mayor and use an Americanism. I feel I still have some chips to cash. I trust you understand my meaning. As before, come to the back of the mayoral residence one night, and Jean-Marc will let you in. Thank you again. Your friend, Henry Lemieux. So that's because we sort of...
Too many folks seem to be running from their problem.
Thank you.
Where's our way out? All right. Yeah, Bloodborne's a wild game, though. Bloodborne is such a very different game in terms of its story, because nothing is as it seems. Nothing is like at all of how it kind of comes across or how it should be or anything like that. All right, so we got to get back to... That's a big horse. So we got to go to the trapper because we have
Easy.
Rocky Mountain cow elk. All right. Oh, that's a 3-star Rocky Mountain cow elk. But we don't actually want to kind of take care of a cow that way. Nope. So we need to make more use of actually resting in this game because our Deadeye is basically in the gutter. So I guess we can feel that we actually accomplished something halfway decent for a particular individual. We helped that woman out.
Whoa, back. Yep.
Oh, that's a house over there. We're not gonna go investigating that house or seeing what's going on over there.
Go.
Oh, what's over here? Oh, yeah. There's someone, the wisdom of the elders. See, we got to make it to the, hold on. We're gonna add a marker right there. So we're gonna come back to that because I actually don't. These pelts are too much of a pain in the butt to really kind of just ditch, because there's always the possibility that we die, or we have a deer like that run out in front of us.
Easy.
What's this guy doing?
Hey, I wouldn't waste your time panning this stretch. This here's all shit, and no shine.
Oh, you don't say.
Woo, this is the one. I can feel it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Woo,
Yeah, these guys are never friendly.
Well, hope you find some shine. I'll leave you to it.
It wouldn't be a storm stream without some strawberry. Oh, there you go. Man, I'll tell you though, that stuff is so good. It is just so good. Gotta get going now and get some sleep. Yeah, take care of yourself, DCWL. Go get some rest. Go take care of yourself. We will catch you on the next time. We will be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow's either going to be a SnowRunner day or it's going to be a... Hell, we might even play Pacific Drive because I really do want to play Pacific Drive.
Hey there.
That was fun up until I removed the engine from my car and it rolled away, which was entirely inadvertent. I have no idea how that happened. All right. Take care, buddy. Oh, we can just... Oop. We can just kind of go over this way. There we go. Hello, Mr. Trapper. How are you today? Inadvertent. Yeah, it kind of happened. Kind of just happened. All right. Well, hey there, feller. Let's sell some stuff. Because we should actually have 2. They're worth $1.50 a piece over here. All right.
Well, thanks.
All right, so we get that. Now, the idea is, or was, oh, there it is. Okay, so this is where we kind of wanted to go. Because that's where the waypoint was, and that's where that stranger interaction was. And I don't know if that's just a nighttime kind of thing, or if that's a also daytime kind of thing. Let's go find out. We could also jump aboard that wagon, take that dude's wagon, but we're trying to work on our redemption arc of the Red Dead part. So we're actually trying to be a halfway decent outlaw. Okay. Sometimes the woods are just eerie. And sometimes they're just so filled with life. It is unbelievable. Oh, that's a 3-star. Oh, okay. There is something over here. All right, it is right over here. Whitefield Boss Fan. I'm saying hi and then leaving because I have a marbles pregame to catch. All right, dude. Thank you for popping on in, saying hello. Do appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your evening. You get trappers in Ghost of Tsushima 2. You sell bear and pig skins to upgrade throwable weapons. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that dude's about. Let's go find out. Hey, buddy.
There we go.
What's going on? Hello.
You okay? You sick, partner?
It's in me. They're in me.
You're not well, friend.
Butcher's Creek. Butcher's Creek.
Where?
Butcher's Creek.
Is that where you're from?
Butcher's Creek.
You want me to tell
Apparently, that's all he can say.
Me.
Come on,
Actually,
let me
thinking
get you.
about it, I think they're hogs, actually. They're a pain, though, because they attack you in a pack of 3. So pick up the stranger. Take the stranger to Butcher's Creek. They're in me. Maybe this is some, like, James Gunn Slither level of stuff. Let's stow him aboard. The darkness. All right, so we got to go up to Butcher's Creek, which I don't understand why that's spelled like that.
Who are you?
Whoa, that's it, boy. Easy.
Nope. I don't know what keeps trying to attack the horse. And I don't know why this guy wants to go back there. This is the place they look at you for a little bit funny.
Butcher's Creek.
3-star Alpine Goat.
Hey, mister.
Wow. That wasn't very kindly.
Calm down. Okay there?
All right. How about this dude? All right, let's remove Lemuel. Place him on the porch.
Yeah, he seems calmer now. I found him out in the woods.
Well, Lemuel, sweet Lemuel, such a nice man, such a good man. Come here, come on, get up here, Since the troubles began, he's not the same.
The troubles.
Why is he looking at me funny?
No, he's not well. It's the darkness.
The darkness.
He said it's the darkness.
Who says it's the darkness?
Well, the village is. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for
Ah! Yep. Oh.
Please, Lemuel is not well, sir.
Oh, wow.
You got anything for me?
Oh, yeah, of course, sir. Love and friendship in darkness. What else are there? Obadiah Hinton, that's me. Yeah. Love and friendship and love. We're not a rich village, sir, but with love.
Seriously, game you should try, though. Open world, lots of beautiful vistas with photo mode to use, lots of exploring to do. Combat is really good, too. I heard it was one of those really difficult games.
Let's go, boy.
Details. So, the wisdom of the elders. A collapsed sick man is returned to Butcher Creek, and more is revealed about the village. This will continue at a later time. I kind of vaguely remember something about this one. I don't know if it was Butcher's Creek or if it was a different location, but there was all kinds of like wacky stuff that was out there. Only Robitussin was invented. Honestly, I don't know if I don't know if that'll help either. I mean, what was the because tuberculosis was kind of huge in what, the 40s? Was it?
Easy, boy.
But with that said, it is probably about time to wrap things up. It's about 1:15. And man, I'm tired. On the harder difficulty, sure, but that's the same with a lot of the games. Normal difficulty is fine. If my blind butt can manage, you can, okay. All right. So, let's go poking around out there. Who's out there? Tug, thank you for hanging out. Do really appreciate it. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out who's out there. You know what? You know who's out there? Actually, let's see. Jesus. All right. How about here's a weird one. So, Bjorn the Silencer. Bjorn the Silencer actually kind of like rebranded himself. Who's no longer like Bjorn the Silencer, but little bit of Overwatch, little bit of Overwatch activity. Now as Zep and Gwen of All Nightmare Long. So why don't we head on over? Why don't we say hi? Join me, if you will. Reaper, thank you very much for that follow. Coming in right at the last tail end of things. So we're going to wrap things up. We're going to head on over there. Appreciate you all for hanging out. Thank you for following along as we continue our saga of Arthur Morgan and the search for Pepto-Bismol. But time to raid out. I need to get some rest and some food. Take care of yourselves. Be good. We will see you tomorrow. Probably SnowRunner. Maybe even Pacific Drive. Relic, thank you very much, dude. And a cheeseburger.